Hi, Tell Me Where to Go presents world's weirdest creatures, in which you'll discover some of the oddest and most fascinating creatures in the world. You'll be amazed at some of the things you are going to learn. And don't forget that if you enjoy our videos, please like, comment and subscribe to our channel. In this episode, I'm going to introduce you to a really strange Australian animal. It's called the echidna.
You wouldn't call echidnas lovable because they are a type of anteater and their bodies are covered in many spikes. Echidnas are monotremes. They are marsupials, which means that their young climb into the mother's pouch to permanently suckle on her nipple until they're ready to leave the pouch. Monotremes are egg-laying mammals, and the other monotreme is the platypus, which is even odder than the echidna, and I will definitely talk about the platypus in another episode.
Baby echidnas are called puggles. Isn't that a cute name?
There are two different types of echidna, the long-beaked echidna, which is native to Papua New Guinea, and the short-beaked echidna, which is found in Australia. Echidnas have spines like a porcupine, a beak like a bird, a pouch like a kangaroo, and they lay eggs like a reptile. Because echidnas are anteaters, they don't have teeth.
Ooh, so echidnas never have dentist bills.
They have a long, slender snout through which they use their long, sticky tongue to suck up ants, termites, worms, and insect larvae. They're greedy little buggers because they can eat up to 40,000 ants and termites every day. Echidnas have the second lowest body temperature of all the mammals in the world. The only mammal to have a lower body temperature is its cousin, the platypus. Echidnas move slowly and walk with a somewhat comical waddle. Those spines are actually made of hair. The female echidna lays the egg into her pouch. It will hatch after roughly 10 days of incubation, coming out the size of a jelly bean, blind and hairless. It's in their mother's pouch that they spend the first 7 weeks post-birth and are left in a burrow when the puggles become too big and prickly as their spines start developing. When it comes to mealtime, puggles are fed through special glands in their mother's pouch called milk patches.
The echidna's name actually comes from Greek mythology. Apparently the echidna was half woman, half snake, and was known as the mother of monsters.
When frightened, the echidna turns into a spiky ball, using those quills to protect themselves. Like the platypus, the echidna has an electroreceptive system. While the platypus has 40,000 electroreceptors on its bill, echidnas have only 400 to 2,000 electroreceptors on their snouts. Echidnas have unusual brains, as they have a very large brain for body size.
Now, I'm going to talk about echidna sex. Please avert your eyes if you are shy.
Male echidnas have a bizarre four-headed penis.
The four-headed penis! Wouldn't that come in handy for a fivesome?
Now you might wonder how you mate with a four-headed penis. I'm not equipped to try it, but here's what the experts say. During sex, 2 of the heads shut down while the other 2 grow bigger to fit into the female's 2-branched reproductive tract. Males alternate the heads they use between matings. This one-sided ejaculation may play a role in sperm competition, as many males attempt to fertilise the same female.
Wow, these females are very amorous.
In another adaptation for sperm competition, echidna sperm forms bundles that swim faster than individual sperm cells. The penis is also ribbed to help stimulate the female during sex.
Why did humans evolve from apes instead of echidnas? We'd be much better at foreplay if we did. The next bit is going to be very intriguing.
Echidnas form mating trains. This strange process marks the start of echidna breeding season. Males line up nose to tail behind a single female, forming a train of up to a dozen individuals. Trains can last more than 1 month, with males dropping out and rejoining the train.
Gosh, echidnas are exceptionally horny.
When the female is finally ready to mate, the males dig a trench in the ground around her. The males compete for mating honours by pushing each other out of the trench. The last one remaining gets to mate with the female. Male echidnas may also mate with hibernating females. Males sometimes wake up from hibernation early and sneak into the burrows of still hibernating females. This can result in female echidnas waking up from hibernation and finding themselves pregnant. Like all mammals, echidnas feed their young milk, but they do it without nipples. Instead, female echidnas have special glands in their pouches called milk patches that secrete milk.
Now for the bad news.
It may not be a good idea to snuggle up to an echidna because they host the world's largest flea, called Bradyiosphilia echidnae, or the echidna flea. It is thought to be the world's largest flea at 4 millimetres or 0.15 inches long.
I'm feeling very itchy.
Echidnas are nocturnal and sleep during the day. If they live in southern Australia where it gets cold during winter, they often won't eat during winter but do gorge themselves during spring. Echidna mothers produce milk for their puggles, but it is coloured pink, so it's just like having a strawberry milkshake. Male echidnas have spurs on their back feet. Males and females have an extra long claw on their second toe, which they use for grooming. They feel vibrations through their noses and have extremely good hearing. The echidna, a truly weird but otherwise wonderful creature.
I trust that you enjoyed this edition of World's Weirdest Creatures. There's some fascinating stuff out there. Now, we like variety on Tell Me Where to Go, so we have lots of travel videos, music videos, and other stuff that will both educate and entertain. And don't forget that if you like our channel, please comment, like our videos, and subscribe to our channel. I'm Steve Collins, and I just love telling you where to go.